This is another kitchen tap I've had some problems with. They tend to come loose and wobble about on top of the sink, and that causes the rigid copper pipe tails to leak where they screw into the base of the tap. So to stop it wobbling, I've done a couple of things. One of the things I've done is I've made this stainless steel disc here that fits underneath the base of the tap, and underneath the sink I've made a stainless steel bracket. These taps rely on a single fixing bolt to hold them down. It's a poor design really, because the fixing bolt doesn't come out of the base of the tap in a central position. On this tap the fixing bolt is towards the front. Some other taps the fixing bolt can be towards the back. But anyway, when that fixing bolt's tightened down onto the rubber washer that fits underneath the base, because the bolt's at the front, it squeezed the rubber washer at the front and tend to lift it up at the back, and that caused the tap to pull forwards. And then underneath it relied on a single little clip shaped like a little horseshoe for the bolt to tighten onto, and because the clip is so flimsy it bends out of shape and allows the tap to come loose, and that also causes the pipes to leak where they screw into the bottom of the tap. So I've machined this stainless steel disc in such a way that it's offset towards the front. So it's offset this way more than the back, and that allows the fixing bolt to pass through this disc more central. I've got rid of the rubber washer that was underneath the base. There's no need for a seal there now because there's no water going to lay there. But when I machined the disc, I machined a little upstand on it that does fit up into the base of the tap, and also I've machined a groove underneath for a rubber O-ring to sit into to make the seal here. And then underneath the sink I made a stainless steel bracket. That's the bracket. You can see the single fixing bolt with a brass nut on it. So that bolt's tightened up onto the bracket and that holds the tap firm. The bracket's also screwed to the back panel of the cupboard. I've got rid of that flimsy little clip shaped like a horseshoe. I've chucked that in the bin. I've also replaced the rigid copper pipe tails with those flexible pipe tails. That's the cold one, and there's a hot one over there. So that tap's not going to come loose now. It's not a cheap fix, but it's not going to come loose again. If you wanted to, you could get hold of that tap and you could lift the cupboard up with it.